BTS member V visits Paris after K-pop boy band suspends group activities. BTS member V has visited Paris in an apparent move to start his individual activities after the K-pop boy band announced a plan to take a collective break. According to industry sources Monday, V, or also known as Kim Tae-hyung, is on a trip to France for a fashion show on the invitation of designer Hedi Slimane for Celine. V attended the fashion show at the Palais de Tokyo, together with Korean actor Park Bo-gum and Lisa of K-pop girl group Blackpink. He shared photos of his activities in Paris on social media. Seoul, June 27, Yonhap, BTS member V has visited Paris in an apparent move to start his individual activities after the K-pop boy band announced a plan to take a collective break. According to industry sources Monday, V, or also known as Kim Tae-hyung, is on a trip to France for a fashion show on the invitation of designer Hedi Slimane for Celine. V attended the fashion show at the Palais de Tokyo, together with Korean actor Park Bo-gum and Lisa of K-pop girl group Blackpink. He shared photos of his activities in Paris on social media. In this AP photo, K-pop stars V, C, of BTS and Lisa, R, of Blackpink attend a fashion show in Paris on June 26, 2022. Yonhap. Hide caption. Previous next one of two. It is V's first individual public appearance since BTS decided to put group activities on hold and focus on solo projects 2 weeks ago. BTS dancer Jungkook rolled out a collaborative single with US singer-songwriter Charlie Puth last week, while rapper J-Hope will make his solo debut next month. BTS places 4th on Billboard 200 with Proof. K-pop sensation BTS' new album, Proof, has placed 4th on the US Billboard's main albums chart for this week, staying in the top 10 for 2 straight weeks since its debut, the chart's operator said. The anthology album fell 3 notches after hitting the top spot in the previous week, Billboard said Sunday, US time. Billboard 200 ranks the most popular albums of the week in the US, measured by equivalent album units, comprising physical album sales and digital sales records. It said Proof earned 75,000 equivalent album units in the United States this week, down 76% from a week earlier. Released on June 10, Proof debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 last week, becoming the septet's 6th chart topper after Love Yourself, Tear, 2018, Love Yourself, Answer, 2018, Map of the Soul, Persona, 2019, Map of the Soul, 7, 2020, and B, 2020. The 48-track album's 2 new singles entered the Billboard's Hot 100 main singles chart last week. Yet to come, the main track of the album, debuted at number 13 and Run BTS, also off the same album, at 73rd on the chart. The group recently announced a plan to take a break from group activities to focus on solo projects. Korean pianist Lim wins top prize in Van Cliburn Intel competition. South Korean pianist Lim Yunchan has won the top prize in a prestigious international piano competition in the United States, becoming the youngest ever winner of the 60-year-old contest, its website showed Sunday. Lim, the 18-year-old student of the Korea National University of Arts, clinched the gold in the finals of the 2022 Van Cliburn International Piano Competition that closed in Fort Worth, Texas, on Saturday, local time. The silver and bronze medals went to the 31-year-old Russian pianist Anna Geniashine and the 28-year-old Ukrainian pianist Dmitry Chony, respectively. A cash prize of $100,000 will be given to the overall winner, with guarantees of 3 years of international tours and career management. While 4 Korean pianists reached the semifinals, only Lim advanced to the final stage, along with 5 other finalists. During the 5-day final round, Lim played Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 3 in C minor and Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 3 in D minor. "My heart feels heavy, but I will work to become a pianist who strives more," Lim told Yonhap news agency over the phone. Asked about the rave reviews of his passionate performance of Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 3, the young musician said he had no idea it would get such a reaction both online and offline. "I just tried my best to deliver to the audience the legacy that Rachmaninoff left behind," he said. Born in February 2004, Lim is the youngest gold medalist at the Van Cliburn contest named after the renowned US pianist, which lets pianists aged 18 to 31 compete. The 2009 winner Hao Chun-jong of China and the 1969 champion Cristina Ortiz of Brazil finished first at the age of 19. The 18-year-old is the second South Korean to win the top prize in a row at the US piano competition following Sunwoo Yekwon at the previous event held in 2017. Lim also took 2 more prizes at the competition, the Carla and Kelly Thompson Audience Award and the Beverly Taylor Smith Award for Best Performance of a New Work. Semi-finalist Shin Chan-young won the Raymond E. Buck Jury Discretionary Award. Lim started to get international attention at age 14 when he won second prize and the Chopin Special Award in his first ever competition, the Cleveland International Piano Competition for Young Artists in 2018. In the same year, Lim won the third place prize and the audience prize in the Cooper International Competition. In 2019, he became the youngest to win Korea's Isangyun International Competition. The Van Cliburn competition was launched in 1962 in honor of the American pianist Van Cliburn, who won the first international Tchaikovsky competition in 1958. The quadrennial event was originally set to take place in 2021 but was delayed 1 year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Roundup tops 9 million viewers. The Korean action comedy The Roundup, starring Eternal star Ma Dong-seok, topped 9 million accumulated viewers Monday, data showed. On its 20th day on the big screen Monday, the sequel to the 2017 hit movie The Outlaws has nabbed more than 9 million in attendance, according to data from the Korean Film Council. The detective action flick released May 18 is continuing to shatter pandemic-era box office records, having become the first film to reach the 8 million attendance mark in the nation since the outbreak of COVID-19 in early 2020. Since its release, the title has retained its #1 box office status, except on a single day on June 1 when Jurassic World Dominion hit the big screen. The Roundup also became the most-watched film this year, topping 6.5 million in cumulative attendance on May 29. If the film surpasses the 10 million attendance mark, it will become the first movie to achieve the feat in 3 years after Bong Joon-ho's Academy-winning Parasite in 2019. Starring Ma, also known as Don Lee, The Roundup tells the story of a detective heading to Vietnam to extradite a suspect only to find out about additional murder cases involving an unknown killer who has committed crimes against tourists for many years.